festival was born in 1935, so right in the middle of the Great Depression, and really the key person behind it was a man named James Caesar Petrillo, and he was this very feisty, larger-than-life Chicago character, and his really just through the sheer grit and determination and old-school Chicago ways to try out as an experiment this festival and lend the space and some resources. If enough people came, then the Park District would, in future years, pick up some of the costs. And the idea behind it was really twofold. One, during the Depression, there was a huge number of people that didn't have any extra spending money. And then second, he wanted to find a way to create more jobs for musicians, especially because a lot of musicians had lost just huge numbers of jobs with the advent of sound film. And almost immediately it started to draw crowds of like 40, 50,000 people a night. And so the Park District signed on and said, okay, absolutely, we'll fund it. Early on, you get people like Benny Goodman, the trumpet player, Lily Pons, who was a huge opera star at the time. And her two concerts that she did there supposedly drew 350,000 people each of the two nights she came. You know, when Obama had the election night rally in Grant Park, it was 250,000. It's always mixed classical music with other genres. So we had a Decemberists perform with the orchestra a couple of years ago, which basically the Grant Park Festival gets work in jazz and world music. The most recent one we just had was a mariachi band from Mexico. There's also some new programs bringing in more really recent alternative rock and more experimental music. The other big influence was when Millennium Park opened up 5 years ago. The festivals had 3 different band shows over its history. So the first one was kind of an open, it was a pretty ratty band show by the end of its existence. In 1978, they built the Petrillo Band Show, which is right behind the Art Institute. And that's the one that they still use for the Blues Festival and the Jazz Festival and Chicago. The whole thing holds 15,000, which for classical music is a lot. But like when we have the Decemberists here, for example, some people are clearly, classical music people, in the 70s, 80s, who've never been to a rock concert before, who suddenly found themselves in the middle of this rock concert.